Hi, I'm Allison Fong, and I'll be presenting vignettes of ecosystem observations and measurements from the MOSAiC Fields campaign. It's been a really exciting year and a half of mosaic science. Our freezers are full of samples, and we're chomping at the bit to find out what these samples will tell us about our annual observations from the Central Arctic Ocean. So this is an effort to give you an overview of the diversity of mosaic science objectives and at the same time give you an idea of the approaches that we implemented in the field. Mosaic ecosystem science is focused on understanding who's there, what they're doing, when are they active, where do they reside, and where are these activities occurring, and how quickly or slowly do these activities occur. To put it into a broader context, all of our ecosystem properties and processes are nested in the context of physical and geochemical controls, so we can understand what the feedbacks are between different components of the Arctic climate system. What that resulted in was over 30,000 discrete samples spanning 65 different environmental property types using more than 25 unique pieces of scientific instrumentation. We drifted for over 380 days, traveled more than 3,000 kilometers, and spent a year out there doing our very best to capture the pulse of Central Arctic Ocean life. The MOSAiC Ecosystem Science program was first built by constructing a core set of environmental properties that we knew we needed to collect over the annual cycle. This served as the backbone of the time series that we aimed to generate. From there, we mapped project-specific objectives to get a further, more elaborate mechanistic understanding of ecosystem properties and processes of the Central Arctic. Here is a diagram showing you some of the projects nested within Team Ecosystem that contributed to elucidating ecosystem processes at different times of the year from different environments of the Central Arctic. They have interactions with one another, which have strengthened our outputs. And I think that this is one of the really unique things that MOSAiC has allowed us to do. And so with that, we have already some initial observations and findings. These are a list of some of the highlights. I'm really most excited about the fact that MOSAiC gave us an opportunity to do a multidisciplinary first-year ice life cycle study. This is, I think, one of the most unique data sets coming out of MOSAiC. In addition to that, we have great observations of the activity of macrofauna all year long. We also have the opportunity to identify the onset of sea ice primary productivity. So please join us in our virtual booth to learn more about MOSAiC ecosystem science. These are some of the key initial observations and findings from the field campaign. A lot of samples remain to be elaborated upon, and I'd like to share some more insights with you, so please join us at our virtual booth to learn more about MOSAiC ecosystem science.